There's a very powerful invitation contained in the verses from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 16 through 18, when it says, "Therefore, we do not lose heart, though outwardly we're wasting away, yet inwardly we're being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." So we don't lose heart. We keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. What if we moved a little bit closer into this particular invitation? Do not lose heart. So the question is, what causes you to lose your heart? Your sense of inner peace, inner confidence, calm, ability to believe in what you're capable of handling successfully, the ability to remember that no matter what happens outside of you, that you are safe, you are connected to God, and all things are possible for you no matter what. These are the questions that will allow us to truly get the Earth School lessons contained in the invitation found in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 16 through 18. Do not lose heart. Though outwardly we do have the distractions of the shiny objects. We do have those people that pop in and situations that pop in and shock us and spin us and cause us to drop into that fight, flight, freeze mode. We do have circumstances where we go for something 100% and we don't get the outcome that we desire, the outcome that we feel we need. So therefore we farm our identity out to conclusions and situations and events rather than remembering that stress is the power we give to outside circumstance, and that all things splendid, as Bruce Barton says, have been achieved by those who dared to believe that something inside them was superior to circumstances. So when we jump to James 1, 2 through 4, in light of the wisdom found in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 16 through 18, do not lose heart. Why? As it's continued in James 1, 2 through 4, that we gain a very powerful character trait. Consider yourself fortunate, it says in James 1, 2 through 4. Fortunate when all kinds of trials come your way. For if by faith we have the ability to endure, we are left with the ability to endure. If by faith we overcome with the strength of God within us, what do we get? The ability to endure. We get another file that says, okay, when I was spun this time, this is what I did last time. It gives us that ability of endurance. So my invitation today to myself and to you as well is to lean into those uncomfortable moments. Go deeper into those comfortable moments. Dear God, what is the invitation? What do I want to remember about what I'm capable of in this situation for a greater good, to be able to make you recognizable in this situation, whatever it is, because everything is sent to make us fearless. Everything is sent as an Earth School opportunity to identify and adjust those perceptions that don't serve our highest growth and opportunity for a learning moment. This is Earth School. So what's your lesson today? What is the class that you're taking today? Is it the class in giving more authority to the voice of God than to the voices outside of you? Perhaps it's the Earth School class of remembering that you're not the opinions of other people. Perhaps it's the very powerful Earth School class of God opposes the proud and gives grace to the humble. So what is your class today? I invite you, lean into it rather than shrinking back, because that's when you'll develop that character that allows you to move mountains, that character that allows you to be able to come up with quick solutions because you remember what you've conquered before with God's strength as you move into the future. I remember this and used this quite a bit as I went through the experience of advanced cancer and divorce. As a result of having that touchstone in God's faithfulness in the eye of the storm, I'm reminded when I am spun that love always wins, that God's strength is bigger than any circumstance, and even if I have just a shred of a crumb, that God can multiply that to feed thousands of people, metaphorically speaking, or multiply that to be able to create, as Romans 8:28 says, a greater good that far surpasses it all, meaning it all, a greater good, meaning that far surpasses the momentary trials and tribulations that we experience. If we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, dear God, give us the eyes of Jesus and the heart to be able to to have that same kind of compassion, open curiosity, to be able to pass today's Earth School class. So enjoy being very reflective on 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 16 through 18. Remember that the desire for God is to have a heart at rest in His presence, to remember that greater is the one who lives within you, the power that dwells within you, than circumstances. Enjoy practicing today. God bless.